But yeah,
Nice.
sweet bro. So we just we wrapped up six one-on-ones together. Maybe just give a bit of context to the audience, a bit about yourself, your business, and yeah, what you do.
Yeah, so my name's Alex Joss. Most people call me Alexi. I run a marketing agency. Specifically, we help coaches, and yeah, it's mainly like a lead gen and an advertising agency, really. So yeah, that's a quick breakdown of me and what I do.
Sick. And I guess initially, so how long have you been running the business for total?
So it'll be coming up to 3 years in September of this year.
Okay, sick. And so did you do any sales training before you worked with me?
I'd done some bits, yes, but I'd more been like courses rather than intimate one-to-one help.
Yeah.
So, for example, I did Jordan Belfort's sales course, the
Yeah.
East Straight Line Theory, and I did a couple other ones that were within other things that I'd signed up for. So I did have a past mentor who did help me a little bit on sales, but nothing in this
Yeah.
intimate way, if that makes sense.
And what made you feel like you even wanted like more like specific training?
The what I found with the sales and the general sort of courses and breakdowns is it's good to give you an understanding, but the actual like implementation of it is another level, and you need another level of help to implement it essentially. So I needed someone to look at my calls and just show me this is wrong, this is right, keep that, change this, and yeah, my close. I'm running ads for myself, obviously, as I'm running ads for other people and very religiously tracking my numbers, and my close rate just wasn't where it should have been. It was like, to be fair, some months it was like 10%, but it's usually sitting
Wow.
around 15, so it was pretty bad.
Okay.
So between that and what I'd seen before, I just knew I needed like intimate support on it.
Yeah. And what's the close rate been like over the last like month and a half, I guess, since we've been working together?
Yeah, it's gone past 20%, which is amazing.
Sick.
So yeah, it's been cool. And like I said to you yesterday, I've done the last three amazing. And yeah, it's above 20%. It's like 20 around 22 at the moment it's been, so it's been really good.
Sick. In terms of numbers, are you okay sharing what like the monthly maybe like cat revenue or cash collected was like before and after?
Yeah, so before I was doing like I was around 10 to 15 a month, and it's doubled. I've added another 10 to 15 a month on top of what I was doing,
Sick.
which is amazing. Obviously, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm over the moon.
That's awesome. What's some of the maybe so the audience can take away some things like what do you feel like are the biggest reasons that it was able to double? I mean, it makes sense. You doubled your close rate, you doubled your business. So
Yeah.
what were some of the things that actually helped you double it?
I think first of all was your script that you gave me. So what I had before was a script, but I'd pulled it across from different things that I'd seen online and what I'd been told. So it was just a complete mess. Like it wasn't like a real proven structured flow. So it was enough to get me a couple of deals over the line each month, but it wasn't real successful. So first of all, the script was really useful, like a script that I knew and I could trust in. That was the first thing. And then obviously the biggest thing was just like really you just grilling my calls and going, this is good, change this, keep that, do more of this. So that really helped. And I think I was the main thing for me that I've seen is I was missing so much in discovery that it was causing so many problems in the back end and in every the whole elements of the call. So yeah, you really showed me more how to probe deeper, get more context on them, get more information, seed more doubt, and just really I think as well for me, just debunking the objections that could come up later on.
Yeah.
Because before I would see the red flags, I'd see the things that I knew are going to come up later and bite me in the backside, but I just didn't know what to do with them. So you showing me, like pausing my call and going, right, look at this. This is what you need to say. Do that next time. Yeah, it's been invaluable. And
Yeah.
well, it's the results have spoken for themselves. So
It's funny because like so many times people come and they're like, oh, like I keep getting this objection. I keep getting this objection. How do I handle this, this, and this? And I think the objections are the problem. And like, yes, you will still get objections, but when you actually just learn how to run a solid discovery, you
yeah,
get so many less objections than you think, which it sounds like that's helped you do. Because you can just spot the patterns, right? And you now notice like, okay, that answer wasn't what I need. I need to go back and re-ask that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like one of the recent 3 out of 3 that I closed, the one of them was a perfect example of what I'd learned from you was like handling it before. So a lot of the coaches that I work with aren't typically the typical online coaches. They're a bit of an older demographic.
Mm.
So a lot of them have kids and things like that. And one of them, the objection was about, oh, the kids are coming up, the kids' holidays are coming up, school holidays, don't know if I'm going to have time. Usually I would not have not known what to do and I wouldn't have addressed it. I would have just let it slide. But again, I handled it before, got her to the point of her admitting, actually, no, I can do it. I do have time, even though there is summer holidays. And then it didn't come up at the end because I'd already addressed it. But
Yeah.
before that never would have happened. So little things like that, like they make the difference. And sometimes that is the difference between a sow and fumbling at the end of the with the objection. So it
Yeah.
was, yeah, it's been really, really good.
100%. And maybe one thing I found interesting about you, like I wasn't just saying this, like you actually picked up on a lot of things quite quick. Like
Yeah.
it's rare that 6 sessions in someone picks up as much as you did. What actually helped you like implement and learn? Because obviously you come to the coaching call, I show you what to do differently, but then I come to the next call and you applied like pretty much everything. Like how did you actually go about that so that you could learn it?
Yeah, I think it was like obviously recording the calls and watching them back. So after we'd had our sessions, I was re-watching what you told me, making notes and sort of just practicing it. Well, obviously I was having a lot of calls in between our sessions, so I had time to practice it, and then just I guess just running it through in my head and practicing what I need to go through really. So yeah, I think it was just a combination of yeah, just re-watching what we'd done, going over it, and applying it in real time, which was helpful. So it was just constant progress because it was like you were giving me feedback. I had like 5, 6 calls, however many it was in between. Next session with you, 5, 6 calls. Then I'm watching the session we done and reviewing it, looking at my notes, going over it like that. And so it was, I think all of that combined, just I just had everything I needed. And before, what I was missing was someone like yourself, just really going, stop that, do this, do that. So that was the thing for me that really propelled me because I think the courses are great, but I think when you add like some group coaching in or some one-to-one where somebody actually looks at it, that's what propels it to the next
Yeah.
level for me anyway.
Yeah, because you can only read you can't read the label on the jar if you're inside of the jar, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
And sometimes like even I, when I work with coaches, like I'll think, man, this was perfect. Like I'm doing everything right. And it's like, hang on, have you considered this? Oh no, I haven't, because it's a different perspective. Um,
yeah,
Cool, man. No, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for jumping on and giving context because yeah, there's maybe a lot of business owners or salespeople that are closing like, okay, what can I actually improve? How can I help? But I mean, dude, to double the close rate, you double the business. If you're a sales rep, you double the commissions. Like the ROI on sales is insane. So
yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, and yeah, best decision I've made, best investment I've made for sure on my journey, and I've invested a lot. So yeah, anybody watching, if you've got to do high ticket sales calls, definitely 110% recommend Orlando.
beautiful. Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Cool.
All
No
right.
worries.